Alright guys, welcome to a brand new YouTube video. I know it's been a minute. I have no excuses. I just feel like I've just been kind of living life and not recording. Training hasn't been that interesting, so there hasn't been like a real desire or need to like record every single thing that I'm doing inside the gym because it gets repetitive. But today we have some interesting news. I actually will be signing my first ever shoe deal. And I recorded this like about 2 weeks ago, but I'll be signing my first ever shoe deal with Avancus. And it is cool because it's almost like a full circle moment where, you know, like a lot of what my content has been like highlighting shoes, whether I was making my own custom-made Vans back in the day or wearing my custom-made Nike wrestling shoes, and just like my shoe collection and showcasing all of that kind of stuff, all the way to now finally 10 years in the game, signing a shoe deal with the shoe company, which is going to be Avancus. And I already signed it last month, but it's going to be official now, and you guys can use my code Russwole to buy you some Avancus. I've been using it for the past month and a half, 2 months, 3 months, and my first introduction to them was obviously through the powerlifting community. But whenever Crandon dropped a shoe collab, I was like, you know what, let me support the homie. Got sent a pair from her, and I was like, nah, these are legit. And we got into talks with Avancus, and then now we're here. And I've been rocking them, and it's kind of like a funny situation because I actually rotate between Jordans and my Avancus when it comes to squatting. And that's like a big deal for me. And I've completely done away with my Nike wrestling shoes when it comes to deadlifting. Not completely done away. I'll probably make comebacks here and there, but I mean, for the most part, bro, I'm using Avancus. I got them hoes on right now. And if you guys want to support and find a good lifting shoe that is all purpose, like when it comes to being inside the gym, having grip, Avancus is your shoe. And I can say that confidently. Whenever I sign deals with companies, it's usually with companies that I actually use and actually have faith in. So once again, if you guys want to use code Russwole, run it up. It'd be dope to support that. And then also support the collab post that is probably up right now because I'm filming this video before the collab actually goes up. The collab post goes up tomorrow. So with that being said, today is week 1 deads. Interesting because it's a deload week, but deadlift we're not deloading. So I'm gonna be deadlifting RP 8.5. I think it's just to see what we got whenever squat is all the way down. So let's get to pull.
I gotta hit it next one.
Before I even know, bitch, don't tell me that you matter if you ain't been involved. Gotta throw a party for my day one.
Then I'll get smoking.
Hey man, that's the best deadlift has felt in a long ass time. I can't even remember the last time deadlift felt that smooth, that good. Technique was amazing. I feel like on that 350 single, which is 771, I think that like my overhand was slipping just a little bit, but I think I held it long enough to get that down command if this would be in comp. And honestly, I looked at the program, I was like, man, I don't know if I want to be deloading or what, but I looked at the pools and I was like, bro, it's 8.5, like what the hell? So I think we got some good information. Yeah, with today's pool, I think we just got some good information. You know, obviously, like when squat isn't going stupid crazy, I'm able to pull a little bit more, but just feeling a little more confident in my technique, being able to sit back and not even like sit back, but just be able to pull without having to have my hips rise or any of that kind of stuff. I fixed that stuff about maybe like a week or two ago, and it just feels way more natural. Like it just feels like I'm able to really elongate my arms and utilize the leverages that I do have. And shit, enough yapping. It's funny because he had me do a really, really heavy single, pretty much like almost maxed out. And then now we're just gonna go ahead and do a 2x4 at RP like 5. So like literally stripping the weight down to like maybe like 529 or like 484, just getting some reps out of the way. And then we're gonna move on to, I believe, bench. Let me look at it. Yeah, we got like comp bench, like a 4x2 RP6, easy work, so smooth workout. How's it going, man? Doing good? Oh, appreciate it, man, appreciate it. So good work today, man. So let's strip this bitch down and then do our little reps of 4. That's a good session, I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous as fuck. Before I you know, get back into my work, I was super nervous getting into the top set, the top single. Like that fear of failure in training is real. And like I'm sitting there, I'm like, fuck bro, I don't know if I could get this shit. And like I had my nerves going and all that, and I was like, hey, fuck it, you know. If it's not now, then when? So I just went for it and I got the rep. So that shit made my day low key. All right, it's about to be smoke. Hey, ain't nothing but some shutout, bro.
I've been saying my pinnacle, more pussy identical. Like a fucking finish, I can't wait to run into you. But let me get my mind off that, no. Motherfucker, get your mind off.
Man, today's session just felt so good. Deadlifts were easy. It was funny because the Alico plates I wanted to use were like wedged in between all these other plates. So I was like, hell no, we're just gonna do with the yellow. So I went 551 for the set of 4. Now we're moving on to bench, but we do have to flick up, obviously, for the thumbnail and just social media. So I'm gonna load 771 back on the bar, take some fly ass pictures, then move on to this 4x2 on bench. Hey man, what the fuck? It is hot as hell outside. I don't even know if y'all can see me for real. Shit. Houston's heat is just flagrant, bro. Yeah. Damn. Oh my god. This heat is devious. When I was at watching the World Cup game yesterday, the Mexico World Cup game, we were sitting next to some Europeans and they were just talking about the heat. They said, man, it's different. They was wrong about the heat in Houston. It's just foul, bro. And this is just the start of summer. Usually it gets a little bit muggier because Houston's weather is just devious, bro, in the summer. It's really the humidity that just be killing shit, bro. Like it don't even feel good to be outside for real. Oh my god. Ugh. Fuck! Woo! Look at that. I just wanted to show y'all because I don't be capping, bro. 114 degrees. That's what it feels like right now. Let me pull up my phone and see what the actual temperature is because, bro, I'm like drenched in sweat. Let's go to weather. All right. It says that it is 92 degrees right now, but it feels like 114. God damn. I had to take the top off just to kind of let my head breathe a little bit, bro. I'm just drenched. Fuck. Anyways, just a reminder, if you have not liked the Avancus Russwole post on IG, please show your boy some love. And use code Russwole if you're going to buy some new kicks for the gym. I need to go to the grocery store. Yes, sir. Got the post-workout meal. Man, you got chicken breast, sweet potato, white rice, and some veggies. Whew. Your boy is... You know what's so funny? Like, after today's workout, I didn't feel that tired. I think it's mostly just because of workload. You know, pulling 771, talked to the coaches about it, talked to Joey about it. Just got to work on grip and be more strict with that. But the workload that came after, like just 2x4, was super easy. Body feels pretty good, so I'm just gonna shower. Probably do an Epsom bath. Not too sure. Basically the same stuff, but I bring this all up to say is like I was talking to my coach, and I'm actually going to LA this weekend for his baby shower, which is crazy because like I've known Joey and Tina for a decade now. Like literally, I met them in 2017. And it's crazy because we've just been talking about them having a kid and it was going to be a son. It's like the child prophecy basically. And, you know, just having a flex baby is insane. So I'm actually going to LA Friday and then their baby shower is on Sunday. And it's like, we really get it old when you really think about it. Like I met them when I was 21. They were probably like later 20s or something like that. And now they're actually having a child. And it's like, that is absolutely insane. I think I'm gonna vlog that whole trip just because that's a big monumental moment. Like having Duhan, like I met Duhan when he was like 18 and he was like the first person that legitimately like dropped everything to work with me. And to see him basically build out a family, he's on child number 2. And then now Joey with child number 1 and Tina, it's just so crazy to think how life passes you by. And not even passes you by, but just how like life just keeps going and people evolve and add different things to their life. So just thinking about that, absolutely crazy. So let me eat this post-workout meal. I was watching a TikTok video about this guy talking about how One Piece has basically become kind of boring and Elbath's dragged on. It's like at first it was lit because we're going to Elbath, and I agree with him. Like we got to Elbath, we're getting like dope visuals and like getting introduction, and this is from the manga, just getting an introduction to, spoiler alert by the way, I read the manga, so I'm way further ahead than people that just watch the anime. But like we get to a point where it's like flashback, and I'm not gonna lie, like Brooke isn't like an essential character that we care about as much, so like the flashback is just kind of like whatever. Like I don't give two shits about this flashback. They revealed like the main villain, and it wasn't that crazy. Like the reveal wasn't that insane. Like obviously when he got revealed it was a moment, but then after that they fought for like a little bit. It's just kind of like whatever. I don't know, it's just not hitting the same. It's just not hitting the same. Keep going flashback, go back to the main story, flashback, main story. It's just like, bro, at some point, let's just get this thing over with, bro. Like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? You know, so. All right, enough yapping, let's eat. Okay, we've reached the end of this video. I'm getting kind of tired, but also to check this out. New season of Marvel's X-Men 97 is up, so I'm going to be tapping into this and just enjoying the rest of my evening. So once again, just reflecting. It's so dope to be sponsored by a shoe company now, and it's like, you know, powerlifting has become big enough to where, like, you know, that's a sponsor that comes into play. You know, you have clothing, you have equipment, and then now you have shoes. So it's really cool to have that. So once again, if you guys want to use code Russwole, if you want to buy some new lifting shoes, you guys already know what to do. Just click the link in my description box and use the code. And then it's gonna be crazy this weekend, man. Celebrating my coach of 10 years having his first child. Insane, man. But anyways, I'm not even gonna try to say I'm gonna get back to posting. You know, with YouTube, it's just like posting when there's like motion. But I think a lot of people have reached out to me via IG, and it's like, yo, post like just routine. We know that, you know, it's the same shit, but it also motivates them and inspires them. So might get back to it. Not even that. It's just like, yeah, I think getting out of my head with that. I've just been in a creative rut. I've been getting good on IG. Now it's about getting back good on YouTube. Just because I know that like my frequency has been extremely down, and that tanks views, and you know, it's like killing the channel, but you know, gotta be consistent with it. But anyways, I'm done. I'm really excited to watch this new season. So thank you guys for tuning into today's YouTube video. If you guys like today's YouTube video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to get better today. I'm out.
Monday, boy, I gotta get this shit in one way. Tuesday, I'm sitting back counting up some new pay. Wednesday, I just might go to the mall and spend it.